Good morning, guys, gals, and everyone in between. Wow, that was loud. I hope you've been building. My bell got rung. That was a really loud system noise. I hope you've been building because I have. I'm here in front of Southampton Fish Market in front of the Titanic. We've added a British flag last night or this morning. I don't remember when. We added some of the fish market. We've got a poor pet here who is, um, we won't talk about it, and another pet, and we're making fake fish. And then we copied and pasted some of the cargo stuff down there because Titanic did have two cargo holds, so that would make sense. Um, it might have been down here. I don't know. But in the meantime, that's where it is. I'm happy. It's starting to balance things out. I put the poor little boy who was waving. He still has no hat or hair, but he's just going to wave from there for a while. I did this neat thing. I really like this, where I did this flat thing like I usually do on the walls, but then I shoved the, what'd you call that? The hospital bush in front of it. And I kind of like that. It stays, and I put it in halfway, and it makes it look just a little bit 3D, especially like here where it looks like it's spilling out, but there's stuff behind. I like that for a wall filler. That looks, see, same thing where it goes over, just makes it look a little bit more 3D, and a little bit more $100, but still, I think it's well worth it. Did I do anything down here? I don't. Oh, yeah, I changed all of the light posts are now lined up mostly, and are down along here at the waterfront. You know, I put these here, and I keep thinking that's the dumbest thing because those are for where you tie up. But shh, nobody but me. Now we know, and some longshoremen who play this game. So I think that's okay. I said I was going to announce the winners. We only got 3 participants anyway, but I'll wait a little bit till everybody's on, and then we'll let everybody pick. Hey, welcome back. I'm just here Oh, sad news, sad news. I have 600 pieces left in this build. 600. That's not very many pieces. That's why I started having a panic attack. So we're going to finish the fish market as if we don't have 600 pieces left, and we're just going to, because it's in the front and needs to look good. And that's just almost, other than his hair. Yeah, other than his hair, it's looking good. I thought I'd put some dirt and make this look dirty, but you know what? Duh, it's right next to the water, and you've got ships that pull up. They might do wakes over if the wind's blowing. So this dock is not going to be dirty. It's generally clean. Plus, maybe they have a dock sweeper. It is the White Star Line. You never know. So let's finish. After we finish the fish part. Hi. After we finish the fish part, I'm going to call this front area good for a bit. I still would like more people, but I don't think we're going to get more people, honestly. I hate that. Maybe it's early in the morning, so they don't have a crowd yet. So that's okay, though. It also adds to how gigantic the ship is. I am streaming right now. But yes, I do them, but generally it's for a shadow dragon only because my builds are ginormous. As you see how long it takes me to do a build. But it takes me at least 3 weeks. I'm still working on Kira's, honestly. Although Kira's a very busy person, generally it takes me about 3 weeks to do them. So yes, it's a shadow dragon. I'm not embarrassed to say that because it's so much work and stress. Because like now, oh, I didn't put that thing down there. Oh, I will. I like it too much to skip it. Look, another piece gone. Now is the time when I'm kind of sometimes happy we don't have the counter because I'd be staring at that counter for hours just going, no. I am actually going to, I promised Galaxy that I would put them on the front of the ship. So that was my next project after putting this thing. I was going to head around and actually you read my mind. Um, I can work on the fish market. It's only got a few more things. I'm going to put a hooks, which is easy. They're just gray gates that I put up. What do you call those things? Doorways, gray doorways. Put them up in there. And then I might actually just do a series of, yeah, she's definitely romantic. Um, a series of boxes just so it's not just jet black. So it looks like maybe something's going on in the background. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. Clone. So the eye doesn't like just straight up black like that. And that's why sometimes I'll give in and do this. And then it gives the idea, I don't know why, but it gives it more depth. That it feels more like there's could be something back there. But I just don't want to do that this time. So what I really want to do is this. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll do the other thing. But there is something magical about that non-black black that does things. Okay, so now on this one, let's choose a version of the black. Um, let's just put it out just a little bit. Oh, not at night. Okay. And I'm using pieces to do this, of course, but got to be careful not to eat too much of that fish that I'm building there. Although I do like it because it rounds out their noses as these come on. See what I mean? The farther out you pull it, the rounder their little faces get. Oh, I also have to be careful because I might eat that knife if I'm not careful. Okay, so I'm just kind of hanging out and waiting for the sun to come up. Does that count? Okay. And then let's put another version of gray, but I think I want it darker again. Oh, except for that one was out front yet. Well, I can get it back there. I'm on medium. There we go. There. In the light, you'll see it. That's going to give the idea of maybe a beam in the background. It gives your eye something to do and makes it think that there's some perspective going on. As soon as the lights come on, you'll see. Oh, what did someone say? Oh. I want those little dancing Easter eggs. I don't know if you've seen them yet. I can't show their video on here. For some reason, I tried it again this morning to figure out how to do it. And because there's a copyright thing, so I can't do that. So go see their video. Yes. Except I'm still not sure about the. Oops, I didn't mean to lock the door. I didn't mean to lock the door. Oh, that was rude of me. Maybe it was my subconscious. You never know with me. What I was thinking was this. I don't know why I think that was lock. I don't want that to sit right on that line right there because it'll look weird. Maybe I'll just move this fish in, actually. Yeah, I think that's good. Just move it in there a little bit. Okay, daylight comes so we can go build Kate. Come on, I might actually... Look at that. I can just grab a couple of these people and then change their outfits. I think that looks good. Okay, so see that? That's looking pretty good. I still think maybe this... this is too dark. Still? Let's pull it up to here. There we go. That looks better. See? Now, when you're looking at it and you look at these things, your eye doesn't go, oh, flat black. Now, doesn't that look like they're hanging at different? Yeah, it's hanging at different depths in there. Those don't look like they're all hanging in a line anymore either. That makes that look like this could be way far ahead and those could be hanging back. So it's kind of a neat little thing. You just got to do some tricks with the people's eyes. You got to understand how eyes work a little bit. But yeah, that's looking good. I will probably add a few more fish along here at some point. But if I have to end right here and I come back and I run out of pieces, as long as I get the hooks up on the fish, I might be okay with it. But I'm not totally done with that, mentally anyway. Okay, so let's grab you. You can pretend to be Leonardo. Actually, just need his parts. He doesn't look like Leonardo. Okay, so we're going to copy you. Expensive Leonardo, we don't care. What's more expensive is the pieces. I think they're about 16 pieces each for the peoples. So, okay, you can hang out up here. Oh, as you notice, looky, I fixed the front of the boat. It no longer has a ginormous mirror-shaped hole in the front. I do, however, see this mirror is wrong right here. I'll fix that after a bit. You guys don't need to see me get angry. Mirrors bring out the worst in me. Okay, so you get to be Leonardo. Okay, Miss Romantic, I will do the same thing. Okay, we're going to build Kate from scratch because, well, I'll just take her apart and we can resize things. At least the pieces will all be up there. I like to copy. Clone is my favorite thing. 296, it's the kid. The kid costs too much. We're going to have to delete the child. Sorry, that was not kid friendly. Okay. Oh my goodness. You people and your romance. I'm telling you, by the time you hit 52, romance is silly. Well, maybe, but for me it is. I'm like, oh my gosh. I've become jaded. No, I'm not even jaded. I just don't want it. It's like so much hassle, and you always have to compromise for another person. I know, but it's just like, I think I'm over it. I finally am, for the first time in my life, I'm single and I'm living by myself. And this is like the scariest thing to me ever, always growing up. I was like, I never want to live alone. I never, I always want to have someone. It'd be just, and then now I'm like, this is amazing. Why didn't I want this? I get to eat what I want. I get to do what I want, watch the television that I want. It's nice. I don't have to compromise for anyone anymore, and I love that. Okay, let's get up there with them. We got to give them some ship stuff. Okay, I still have to do the whole deck. Oh my gosh. Illust is in trouble for making me build the Titanic, just saying. Oh, and getting that into there is going to be boogery. I think I'm going to trademark that word, boogery, because, man, building is boogery sometimes. Okay, you cannot trademark. Well, I guess you can trademark words. I know, right? I have 3 chihuahuas, and they know when I put on the angry mom voice, it's time to not jump on me anymore and let her be, or she's going to go crazy. But other than that, that's it. I have to feed them, take care of them, love them, and I've got all that companionship that I need. I have Hannah Lynn come in for the stuff that I can't do. And it's just a nice life. I'm finally very happy with my life. Exactly. I will probably do cats after chihuahuas just because dogs, if something happened to me and I died, and you have to start thinking about that when you reach this age. because it's like I wouldn't want my cats to just be or my dogs to freak out, and dogs do not understand. I feel like cats are okay, like if they get a new owner. Dogs really don't. They would always wonder where I went. They'd be like freaked out, and I don't want to do that. So, although, you know, Chihuahuas live for 18 years, so these may be my last cats. Who knows? Cats, dogs. They do act like cats, so that's probably why that gets stuck in my head. My Chihuahuas clean themselves like cats. I mean, it's just crazy. For a minute, I thought there was another one under there. I got excited. I thought I was going to get to delete a piece. Okay. Oh, my dogs are smarter than cats, for sure. One of mine is specifically. She is just, I swear, it's like her daughter. It's like Pinky in the Brain, like totally like someone's super smart, and the other one is way not super smart. But she follows and helps with everything. Yeah, she absolutely follows her and just helps her mom with every evil thing her mom is doing. And her mom does evil things because her mom. Her mom is too smart. Her mom is incredibly smart. I think she knows as many words as like a kindergartner. She's like scary. But yeah, they're the ones like when I built in the Western thing, they're the ones cheating at cards, and they totally would. When Hannah Lynn saw that, she's like, they totally would cheat at cards. I'm like, yes, they would. So it's right on character for them to cheat. They are just on you. When I'm not looking, one of them will bark and distract me, and then the other one will steal things off my table over here. And then they take them and they go chew on them and are very happy that they were evil together. They're just, I swear, my dogs. Woo! Hey, Talia. There is. She still needs to change her real name. I might have to help her with that here shortly. I've thought I've thought about I don't want to get her in trouble because I wouldn't get her in trouble, but I don't know how they'd handle it. I've thought about reporting the two of them, but not in a bad reporting. Reporting their names and then explaining in the bottom that they're both using their full real names and saying that maybe that they could help them change their names because they think it would cost them too much. But I don't want to get them in trouble. So I don't know how to do that to get them because it to change their names would cost like she said would they'd charge them money, but I think if they were aware the Roblox is aware that they were using their full name that they would be more helpful because that is a huge safety issue, and if anything ever happened they could get their pantsuit off of them. So I'm thinking that we might be able to help them that way, but I don't know. Oh, it's yeah, so $10. But that shouldn't these are I think they're pretty young. Um and that's also why I'm very concerned because they're using their full real names and they're young. Um what I'd like to I just don't know. Um one thing we could do. That's one thing we could do. I don't want to get in trouble. I wonder if we could raise Robux. Yeah, for really. I'm wondering if we, because first, I don't know. I'll look into it. I do not want to get them in trouble, for sure. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that. But I do not want them to get in trouble, though, hard way, if you know what I mean. So, if anybody has any ideas, seriously, I know. But it's run by multimillionaires who always want more money, so not much you can do. So it looks like I've got a glitch here that I can't fix. If I slide this one goes down. That one doesn't do it. But every time I'm sliding this one, or what I was trying to do is push it up so it matches that railing, but every time I touch it, it's glitching. I wonder if I can grab another one and just slide. Oh, this whole thing's a mess. Did I? I must have done this not. I kind of. Yeah, see, this one's doing it too. Yeah. See if it's in their thing about not. I know Xbox, if you accidentally put your name in there, Xbox will let you change. Especially in a kids' games, you'd think that they'd figure it out. But otherwise, I might consider using my power here and seeing if people want to do a. I don't know how we do it, but do a Roblox GoFundMe in here and see if people want to donate Robux to help them change their name. Because they are very young, and that really concerns me. And they are not. They are as naive as it gets on here, I think. One of them specifically is younger, I think. So I'm very concerned. Being a teacher, you know me, I'm very concerned. Okay, so I'm starting to fill this out. I've got this little gap here, which I'll fill in a second. I'm just trying to get to the bow of the boat. I just hate seeing people get um, hurt. I think one of them already got scammed once, but then I think they reported it or something, or threatened to report them and got their money back, which is rare. I don't think that's ever going to happen I don't know how that happened. Like, I don't know how this is at a different angle than this. It's irritating me. Well, I'm just going to keep building up here and then I'll fix this at some time. I know. And the thing is scammers are really crappy. And I almost used a bad word, and I would have been legit in using it because you're scamming kids. This is straight up one of the youngest kids games there is out there. Parents let their kids play this game because it's usually kids. I let my next door neighbors that I babysit play it while I watch and stuff, but I just assume everything's safe, but it's not. There are a lot of unfortunately, a lot of the scammers are other kids, I'm finding, which is really boogery. And then the other bad thing is if it's not kids, often, and I'm not calling out a country, but often they are like Russian um, scammers. They are straight up specifically Russian. And I don't understand why they think that it's okay to scam children over there. I mean, I haven't run into the only American English speaking scammers that I run into, and usually you can tell by the grammar, is our kids. And I usually call whoops, I fell through. Whee! Can I go back up? Yay! I love Roblox. Ah. But so it's frustrating. I guess it's just super frustrating that people think it's okay to scam kids. Let's fly, Viserion. Whee! I like his little ghosty butt. He's still one of my favorite pets, but I can't bring him out in public, on public realms where you'd think you'd want to, because I have a shadow dragon. I earned my shadow dragon, hardcore earned it. But if I bring it out, everybody starts panic trading me. Everybody wants to offer for it. It doesn't matter if you put NFT on it. Nobody reads its name. Although maybe they do on mine because it looks a lot like a frost dragon, but it doesn't stop them from trading. So I don't know. I guess that's rich people problems, but I'm not that rich. So I don't know. It's just anytime you have a game where there are kids always want what they don't have, which is fine. So does everybody else. But they can be pretty aggressive about it sometimes. Why? Just line up. Can't we have a little bit of click to grid? Wouldn't just a snap to grid be nice sometimes? Or, I don't know. Although that would probably not even be useful in this. But look, I got it straightened out. And we still have gaps, and there's going to be that gap under there, but oh well. What I'll probably do later is turn around. Oh, poop on a stick. and go around and grab that and adjust that whole angle of the wood maybe because I really like the angle of the bow. Okay, so if that's as far, whoo, I almost fell through again. Okay, so this has to come this way and there's going to be a big gap there we'll have to take care of. All I see are extra pieces. So, guaranteed the Titanic will be done this week because girlfriend here has run out of pieces. So, that's always a guaranteed ending. I will do a lot of what I'll do later is I'll go through the build and I will see if there are any places where I can replace two pieces with one piece. That's very, it's, I do that always at the end of almost every build anyway, just because it's just good. I hate it when it's like this, when it's good money. I still think, no, it needs to be. I was thinking when it went up here, I was thinking about doing, I think I'm going to. That's too many pieces. I could do all of this with one. Okay, well, sorry, we sat here. I was talking, so that's good. But I think I'm going to do this with plain stuff up here. Um, because then I can do one piece. We'll just have the plain start from here, and I'll make it look like it's supposed to be that way. And then I can do that all with one piece and save all these pieces, which will be nice. Okay, and I can do it sideways. See, I can just follow that angle straight that way and let it bleed off into nowhere. So, but we'll just have to make it look like it's meant to be that way. Oh yeah, and this is going to remind me I'm going to need those. Look, why didn't I think about for the, isn't that a beautiful smokestack? Done in one piece instead of two, and it's actually round. So we'll take care of that shortly. Okay, so but this is what building is like when you aren't decorating a house. You know, your house is only limited by the size of your imagination and the build limit. Other than that, you can make it huge when you glitch it. And so counting, it's just impossible to know how many pieces that you've put into things. Like, I would totally give her something that is worth more than a trading potion. She is very sweet and young, and I just like to see people enjoy the game, so I often try to do that. Let me see if there's, what do I have that would be worth more than a riding potion? That I don't want. I have a, I don't know. I have so many pets I don't like. But I always feel like I have to keep at least one of them. She was flashing a griffin. I wonder if she wants. Don't I have a couple of those gold things? Or did I give them? I think I gave them to. Actually, I think I gave them to. Um, okay, so I think I gave them to. Yeah, see, I kept one each of the gold things. I hate the gold things, though. Really hate them. Um, hmm, I don't know. Trying to see it. If you see that I keep four pets, that means I want to make it into a neon, obviously. Um, or I'm using it. That one specifically is being used in my one of my. Oh no, it's temporary hairspray. I don't know what that one's being used in. Temp doesn't show, does it? I don't think it does. I permanent for everything usually. So, but if you see five, that means that I want one left that is not colored. This specifically, though, I had five. I was going to make it into a fly ride neon, and then I started using snow owls everywhere because they're cute, and so I've never put it together. Sorry, here's my inventory scroll for the time. Now, if anybody comes, I can say I already did it. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I'm not crazy about that might be worth the. God, I hate the pheasants. They're so ugly. They look like they kind of look like they're constipated. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm sorry. Your Wi-Fi is so bad all the time. Stinky. I'm not seeing anything that I really would want to give away. I put a whole bunch of stuff on what's her face? My other on my all Oh, my hamster. I love the hamsters. I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to go trading for hamsters. I want to build that hamster town build. Okay, I'll just deal with it later. Uh I've got one of what do I want it? A ride potion? No, I was just trying to help her out. Is that what I was talking about? I thought, oh, hamsters? Yes. I will trade for hamsters after, but yes, I will definitely trade for a hamster because they are ridiculously cute. And I think coming up soon after Candyland, Candyland is definitely the next build. I gotta quit talking while I'm building because that was clear back at the beginning that I couldn't find. Um, I will. I want to do that hamster build. Did you just spit in? You just snotted in my eye, Leah. That's gross. Yuck. Why would you do that? She's sitting behind me and she put her face over my glasses and snotted. Nasty. I was just saying that I loved you. I lied. Ugh. I don't know what to trade for hamsters, though, ma'am. And if your Wi Fi sucks, you have to be careful. Roblox is horrible for Wi Fi. Actually, Roblox is horrible for every connection. Like in 4 minutes. Okay. See what I mean? She's very adorable, but very young. I tried to get her. I suspect that she and Cuppy are the same age. And so I've tried to get them together, but they being that age, they're very awkward. I can't get them to be friends. What do I owe you for this for real though? I feel like I owe you lots actually. What can I give you in return? Hmm. You are a hamster girl. What can I give you? Oh, I think Hannah Lynn's coming in too. So much fun. Uh, don't give. Okay, so I will take the hamsters fully for right now, but offline I'm going to figure out how much two hamsters are worth, and I'm going to give you something in return. Hey, Miss Hannah Lynn. You look so nice and comfy today. That looks like a comfy shirt. In fact, I know a few people online that actually would love your shirt today because it's all pinky and purpley and mauvey and tie-dyed. Oh my gosh. That looks like something that a certain galaxy would definitely wear, at least in game. Well, we'll talk about the costing hamsters. I feel like, and I don't want to discourage people because I do. Everybody likes getting stuff, but I don't want to feel like I'm using my position in a negative way. So if people give me like hamsters, if you say it's free, then I'm going to put something worth hamsters in a giveaway, so it's fair. Because I'm just kind of like that. I don't like using my position. I've been a gaming girl forever, and gamer girls are notorious for getting things from guys and stuff by just being cute. And I always hated that. Before you came in, Hannah Lynn, Leah just snotted in my eye. Yeah, and I think it's going to get infected. It burned. So stupid dog. But yeah. Yes, I know you're not a guy. But it does happen quite a bit. So I've always been really cautious. And then this is the same thing though. I'm kind of in a for whatever reason you guys think that this is some sort of position of authority. But in a way I am. Like people, it's weird. Like I understand now. I have like what 68 followers, yay! But still, that's not very many followers, and I still feel like I found one of them. I don't know where the other two went. I'm so sorry. Uh, but it just feels like I don't want to feel like I'm ever taking advantage because I don't. Ow! Just like scammers, I don't. This could be people could stream for the sole purpose of scamming people, honestly, and I've seen people fake stream doing it. So, yes, you can gift me if you want, but I feel like that's I want to be careful because I want it to be fun for everyone, and I don't want to ever be accused of hurting kids because that's definitely not what I would do. So, I mean, like I said, even before I built, I didn't know about the. Uh, at first, when I first started playing, my whole thing was to have fun and play with kids. So one of my friends told me about where the sites where you can pay for pets, and I actually went and bought pets. But what I was doing was buying pets and giving them to kids. And I'm like, after I found out it was illegal, I'm still kind of like, am I really doing harm though? I mean, it's fun. You can get stupid little pets for like 3 cents. And for 3 cents to make a kid happy is so fun. So, I know you're a teenager. So, but still, teenage. Oh, whoops. I guess I was standing on that. Teenagers can still get scammed by people. It happens. Buying pets? They say it's illegal, totally illegal. Because my alt that I was buying them with, I just happened to put it on my alt. He got totally, it was my next door neighbor's kid account. He got banned for a week, and I felt horrible. Not only do you get banned for a week, but then for another month, I think you get warned that it's been so many days since you were banned for trading things and to not do it anymore. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. And in a way, because it's, I can see where it's bad because, well, part of it is they're not getting their money out of anything, although they already got it originally. But the other thing is a lot of scammers scam kids, get the pet, and then use it. Like I will fully, absolutely believe that a lot of the pets that some of these places get are from scamming, not from selling or trading through the site. So, and I think that's part of the why it's, I thought someone was standing up here and it wasn't, it was my guys. That was funny. But so, I mean, I still have a lot of those pets and I actually still have a lot on my other account. I was afraid to touch them after that because I thought, well, if I have them and then I trade them to my main account to give out, then they'll know it was me and then I'm going to get banned. So I don't know what to do. I might just go and give it out. You don't say the name of the places, girl. But yes, that was the site I used to do the thing, to give people stuff. So, but I don't do it anymore because it is definitely illegal and you can get totally banned. And to lose my account, one thing I could do, I have all this stuff really close together. I could just make this railing farther apart. Who cares? Yeah, I just wish I could still give stuff out. Because it does, it makes everybody happy. It makes me feel great. I mean, geez Louise, how much better can you feel than giving people stuff? That feels nice. But, and I'm not a trader, I'm a builder, so I don't have time to trade all my stuff to get stuff to whatever. So that's kind of when I just went full tilt building too, because then I can just build, and that makes kids just as happy. But when there are events, though, I farm events like a mad woman, except for the fire event. I hate the fire event. I don't know why I don't like it. I didn't like it, didn't do hardly anything. I got a Firefox, and that's all I wanted. Now I'm going to have to delete some of these, but that's okay. Nope, it's still up. Uh, and there's another one too that I don't know the name of, but someone actually mentioned on here too. Um, the last time I was talking about this, but they do every Thursday. They do, yeah, Fire Dimension is really good. I'm looking forward to the Easter. I hope I get to run around though. Like I usually like the Easter egg running around thing. It's very relaxing just to pick up your pet and run around a whole town. And by now I know where every single Easter egg is and all that, so it doesn't bother me. But I'd really like to see. I don't know. I just hope it's fun because I will probably be doing it because that's, like I said, that's where I get my stuff to hand out now is big events like that because I have all the time I want. I do like your shirt. I was looking at it because you changed it on your thing too. But I do. I like the way it fits. It's nice. I do like the outfit too. It's very nice and not sexy. I think it's very nice. It's really hard. It's really hard to dress your age in this game. Um, Everything is sexy. Everybody has uploaded sexy, naughty stuff. So my idea, I'm totally going to do it as soon as I can get that stupid Roblox studio to work again. And I swear I will figure it out one way or another. If I have to strip my computer apart to be able to do it, I will some way get to be able to make merchandise again because what I'd like to do is make a line of Siri building merch that is in the pretty pinks and all of that stuff, but not downright gross sexy like everything is. I'd like some modest stuff. Because it's always everything. I saw one of my adult friends found it on the thing and he has it, but someone was selling they sell a pair of shorts where a man's is hanging out the leg. That was on the store. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's gross." So, and who the people who upload that then too, you're just being gross to kids again. So, yeah, right. I just about died when I saw it. As an adult, I was like, "Oh my gosh," and thought it was kind of funny. And then I realized what game we're playing, and I was like, "That is horrible, horrible." Because these are kids, and that's just gross. But yeah, he bought it and thought it was funny, and he never wore it in public where there were kids because he was a parent. But still, it's still gross though that that kids that gets uploaded because he's responsible. There are other people who are not. So I'll get off my soapbox. Ah, yeah. I saw what was it when I was looking for the background or something? There were some really like gross girl stuff too that I found. I was like, oh. Now, the English flag that I see over my shoulder here was really hard, and I apologize to anyone from Britain, but the I cannot get it to go all the way to the corners. There's no way without spending I could if I spent like 4 pieces in each corner probably get it perfect, but oh, sorry, my dog just jumped. But that would have been 32 pieces to fix just a flag. Oh, good. Maybe then that's it. Any now. Nope, that's it. Yay! You must have, when you picked up the bag, they must have all fallen out. The only thing was, is there was a receipt because one of them isn't working, but I'll work on it. We'll see if I can get it cleaned up and going. It'll, huh? How about cinnamon today? I know I'm a cinnamon tea addict. I can't help it. I love the cinnamon tea. There's something about it. It's like melted red hots. It's so yummy. I am a child in my head. I'm just going to leave those two like that. There's no way that we're going to get a nice, good, even meeting here. I can lower this one, though, for that. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I can lower it to meet that one. Because there will be quite a few people coming this direction once they figure out that they're on the bow. Everybody like, come look at Jack and Rose. Oh, it's so romantic. She lets him die while she's singing her fool head off. What? Do they not have cinnamon in your country? Oh, cinnamon bubble tea. Or bubble tea or mac and cheese? None of these things? Oh. Can't you could get some of those, like mac and cheese you could make on your own. In fact, it tastes better when it's on your own. Ugh. Oh, no. How about peanut butter? Do you have peanut butter? I had a friend when I was in high school. Her name was Sophia. I always liked her name because well, it's Spain, so you'll never know, find her. Her name was Sophia Thawia, and I always thought that was such a lyrically beautiful name, Sophia Thawia. Um, but she discovered peanut butter because they didn't have peanut butter in Spain at the time. She gained 40 pounds the year she was here because of peanut butter. She loved it so much. It was so ridiculously funny, but also horrible. So, but yeah. You get fat being in America. In America, everything, absolutely everything has sugar in it. Even if it's savory, everything has sugar in it. If you try to go anti-sugar, you try not to do sugar, you try to take it out of everything, there's just no way. Yeah, 40 pounds. It was crazy. She got so fat. She was so cute though. But yeah, she loved peanut butter. Um, I wouldn't doubt that she came back to live here because she loved the US so much. She ate her way through the US. But I'm going to put some railing here. No, there's not railing here. It goes bloop, and there's a little bloop here, which we can't put. Well, I can put that there actually. And then there's nothing there. It's just open. I'll put a railing though there because of the way I built it. Seriously, no, no, I promise. That's why we do everything from, well, barbecue sauce always has sugar, but ketchup, everything, all of our condiments. They even put mayonnaise in half of the spaghetti sauces. I don't like. I specifically look for spaghetti sauce that doesn't have sugar in it, but there's so much. There's just everywhere. Everything has sugar in it because it makes things. It's addictive and it makes things taste good if you're addicted to sugar, which all of us here are. Yep. I don't have diabetes, but I know quite a few people who do. But I'm fat. But I've been fat my whole life, so I think that's why I don't have diabetes. My body is made to be fat. It says be fat. And I'm like, fine, whatever. But oh my gosh. Taco Bell, just don't do it. Even if you come and visit here, please don't. You'll regret it. It will burn your bottom. You'll be in the bathroom for days. That's not a joke. It's extremely greasy, and really, your body just doesn't know how to handle it. Now, McDonald's, on the other hand, I swear they put crack in their food. Not gonna lie. It's just crazy. Even, it's just weird. They put sugar in everything too. So literally, almost literally, they're putting crack in their food because sugar is like that. It's more addictive than heroin. Or so the advertisements say. But oh, Starbucks. Well, see, I'm from Washington State, so this is where that's from. It's also sugar. Everything Starbucks does has a lot of sugar in it, so but they have fancy coffees that are well roasted, and then they'll put I can't believe you've never had cinnamon though. Cinnamon's a spice. They don't have cinnamon there? It's like my favorite thing. I eat cinnamon probably every day. I love making cinnamon rolls. Oh, so good. I'm a really good baker. I was I was gonna bake for Hannah Lynn this weekend, and then I realized my brown sugar is hard as a rock. I went, oh, cinnamon's good. Now some people don't like cinnamon, which is kind of weird, and I don't understand. But there are people who aren't crazy about it. It's basically just the bark of a tree, but it's a really tasty bark of a tree. It's just I don't even know how cinnamon has just got its own flavor. It's so hard, I feel so bad for people. It's really easy to say, "Oh, I hate the United States or our politics or any of that." But when I talk to people on here who have never tasted cinnamon, who, basic things we take for granted. I'm talking to one of my friends who lives in a country that she's never tasted cinnamon before. Isn't that Hannah's not crazy about cinnamon, so it's the wrong person to ask. But yeah, she says cinnamon rolls are good, but that's also sugar. Sugar helps, but yeah, it's just weird for me to hear that. It's like, here, let me. I don't want to tell everyone where you're from. Just a second. Let me mute my mic for a second. Sorry, I told her where you were from, but I didn't want the whole world to know where you were from. Oh, that's Hannah Lynn. She is my caregiver and also my adopted child, pretty much. So she comes over and she does, because I'm disabled now, and she comes over and does my housework for me, and she makes food for me and makes sure I don't die, and she plays with my dogs because they need help. Yeah, I can't tell it. We're not talking about that right now, but I will let her know later. We're pretending it didn't happen for right now. And I get it. I'm an avoider also, always. Okay, we'll work on the backside of ship later. At least now we've got most of the. In fact, let's go see what this looks like. Everybody, close your eyes. Whee! I I'm the same way. I totally get it. I'd rather not think about it till I'm ready to deal with things. That's how I am. And then when I'm ready to deal with it, it's done and it's fine. But hey, see, doesn't it look good? It needed the railings up there. It's hard to see. I wish I had, although now with the pieces, happy, but I have been wishing this whole time that I'd given it another maybe this much space that way so you could get a good view of the Titanic, but then it might look small. The way it is now, it feels so huge next to you, and you get a good feel of how big that thing is. And this is actually half the size. The Titanic was actually was almost twice that long. I have it. Cut off a lot of the ship because I was like, no, too much, and it still looks huge. So, like I say all the time, when you're building things, people don't know. None of us were there. We don't know what the Titanic looks like except for pictures. So as long as it's close by, we don't care. So my thing is make it so it looks good. That's important. There's that mirror that's I was gonna draw. I gotta fix this. It's gonna drive me nuts. Come here, little mirror. Yeah, the minute I want a mirror, it's a booger to grab. Okay, it's. Did I grab the ceiling mirror? Oh, come on now. I know. Well, it's just one of those things. It's like, I don't know. It seems so. Oh, I do have it grabbed. It's just a big piece. Okay. Um, what did they say? It was like flying in the face of God. It's like, although I'm not one to say things like that, but it is. You can't say something's perfect and expect it to stay that way. It's just the law of how things work. Okay, it's the greens. I hate this is also why I hate mirrors when they get this big and they have to be this big for me to adjust things. It's real hard to get to be able to see them. Okay, I hope I didn't do what I think I did, but that shadow right there is making me think I did it. Oh, no, I didn't. It worked. Let's make sure there are no other weird seams, and then we'll come back to Jack and Rose. Ooh, that's interesting. That, oh, I've got it doubled there too. That is a piece of, oh, it's my pipe to keep people from going down the hall. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. That's as far as that pipe can go, so I might have to adjust the hall a little bit. Yes, after Titanic, we're going to do Candyland, and then we can all play Candyland all the time. Won't they be fun to grind pets? Because I'm going to put little grind stations along the path. So that way, when it's time to grind a pet, you can just stand in its place on the board and let it grind, and then put it back on as the pet as your token. Isn't that a good idea? It's going to be so neat. And then I have time to collect hamsters. I'm going to try and get, I will, oh, and I can also buy some Candy Crash. No, is it a board game? Edit house. Okay, so let's look at, we'll put up a reference thing here in a second. Let me find Jack and Rose. Jack and Rose, Titanic, flying. I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying. There we go. Oh my goodness, you people. Okay, let's put this in here so we can see the picture that you want. Picture, window capture 3, and it's going to be that one. There you go. That's what the picture, what we want on the front of the ship, is that. I'm flying, Jack. Romantical. We have to take his hat off. Okay, let's take his hat off. Come here. You don't get a hat. Oh my gosh, I can barely see up here. Get rid of this. No hat for you. Okay, let's look at that picture again, and it is... You can't really... Oh, yeah, he's wearing a scruffy cloak. Yeah, no more hat, Jack. And he's got to have kind of blonde hair. This is too dark. Oh, he still has that hat brim on here. Okay, now he's got to have the blonde hair. Let's go for a natural color blonde. Oh, there we go. So suave. And his hair is flying in the wind, so let's poof it up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yes, he's still dressed up, but he's still running around as Jack occasionally when he's not running around as a ghost. Oops. His hair's on wrong. There we go. So look, they're centered. There we go. You can always tell when something's correctly centered because all the pattern matches correctly, and that helps. Okay, so he looks suave right now, but he should not look suave. Okay, he's looking more like his dinner time jacket guy right now. Let's clone this again. I'm so excited to drink the tea, but I know I'll burn myself if I do. I don't think, well, actually, let's just take this off for a minute. So, let's give him just floofier hair this way. We'll give him a little hair like here. Is it, does he part it on the side? It's hard to tell on there. Jack and Rose. Oh, here's one from the... That picture, oh my. He just has floofy hair, so we'll just give him, we'll give him a little bit of side cut. Yeah, it's like blowing his hair. Let's put this down a little bit. There we go. So it looks a little softer. There, now he's kind of got a little side cut. Wind's floofing it a little bit. Maybe give him a little bit of hair on the other side. I don't know why I'm building this on squishy, though. Oh, that's because he's way up there. That's why it was on squishy. We'll just jump up there. We don't need you, squishy. Go away. Squishy, go to bed. Nighttime. No, it's not time for school. It's time for bed. Okay, there we go. I will have to admit, the first time I saw Titanic, maybe the first 20 times I saw Titanic, I was in love too. The romance. I was at the right age when it came out. That romance was like, oh, it's so romantic, and they were together, and but now I see the old lady was selfish. She threw that off and could have helped people monetarily, but no, instead she throws it off into nowhere. Um, she lets Jack die while she's singing "Come Josephine" on your flying machine, which is not very cool. Um, there's just a lot of things that are very like, Rose was not as nice. Now though, see, that doesn't have the hand around the waist. We want the hand around the waist. Oh, look, they're having fun. What are all the flags on this for? I don't know, but at least they're smiling. Okay. Yeah, hand on. Okay, so he's got both hands on her. Her waist is so small. Corsets, man. Let's get rid of the kids. That would have maybe come later. Oh, she doesn't have a hat on either. No hats for anybody. So, on the other thing, nobody showed up so far. Um, we're just going to, yeah. It was actually, they tell you about the Titanic story, though, right? I had that baby made out of a bio bush. That's funny. I must have been. Ooh, she's chunky. That's not Kate Winslet. Lance. You know all about the Titanic disaster, though. You knew they teach you the story, right? I mean, we did. She's frumpy. We need a skinny woman. There we go. Skinny you down a little bit, ma'am. Miriam, stop. Sorry about the dogs. Just part of the price for listening to my channel. Stop, Leah. I will pull your tail. I will. She's like, no, you won't. It is a very long movie. Okay, she's got her shoes. What color dress is she wearing? Oh, she's wearing that. Is it red, I think? I can't tell on this picture. Oh, no, it is her. Oh, I think it is. Is it a black dress? Or is it that dark red one? Or the dark green? She has so many beautiful velvet dresses, I can't tell. I'm just going to do the black. She's got to put her arms out, so no more bent arms. So those go away. Let's see. Does she have... We'll leave the ball shoulders. She does have a collar on and showing. So let's make this actually skin colored. But we're going to borrow this color skin, so it's the same skin. Confirm. Nobody look, because that kind of looks like boobies. Let's not do that. Okay. Hey, gal. I'm making boobies. You missed it. You are the first person to show up today that has that did the contest, so I'm going to declare you the winner. You win for being first to show up. Yeah, I'm having a grand time. So that means you get to choose what prize you want. The next person to show up gets to choose the next prize, etc. So you will get to choose what you want. We can do that later. Oh my goodness. Dog barking. So much dog barking always. I will never be a professional streamer because I have dogs. And I will always have dogs. Okay, how much of her cleavage do we see? Oh, looks about right. That's good. Sorry about the hunchback, but we'll just shove it into him. Oh, yeah, coming up. Hey, as soon as, here you go, since you mentioned it, as soon as we can get an average of 3 people on and chatting, um, on the thing, that's all I'm waiting for. I'll be able to add subscriptions and custom emojis to people who subscribe, is what it says. So we'll see how that happens. And what I'll do is then I will art up custom emojis for people. So maybe if you subscribe, I will make everyone at least one emoji that's of your character. That would be kind of fun. And then I'll figure out other things for subscriptions. Oh, is there a third person in here? Do I have a, no, it says 2 out of 2. No, that's something else. Oh. If you want to. Okay, her hair is on sideways for some reason. Yeah. You missed it, gal. Bina says she's never tasted cinnamon. They don't have cinnamon where she is. Isn't that crazy? Like everything here is cinnamon. I love cinnamon so much too. I know, right? She hasn't tasted so much of our food, like just basic stuff like that. It's like crazy. It makes me sad for her. I love our food. Now, oh yeah, it's her wavy, curly, reddish hair. Okay. Well, let's figure out the color. Of course, I'm going against my rule about doing color at night, but I think I can tell from here about what her color is. Who's not answering? Was I supposed to be? Oh, okay. Yeah, she's probably at school or something. Because if she's around, she's on. She is addicted to this game, so maybe she got grounded. But just remember also, I mean, I grew up in a military household, so I'm actually fairly patriotic. I believe in America and all that, but it's not always the end all of end all. So don't think that you're missing out on everything because I happen to know that your culture is a crazy, long, and glorious one. So be proud of what you do have because you have a lot of stuff that I don't. You know, we don't have a lot of culture in America, not really. We've got other cultures, but we've got some really, you've got some really a long history over there that we don't. So be proud of where you're from because there are a lot of foods that you have that I have never tasted, and I would love to taste other people's foods. I get so tired of the same thing over here over and over and over again. I mean, what do you want? Burgers, pizza, like, or you cook your home style kind of food, but it just gets, I would love your food. Trust me. I would love. I watched, there was actually, I think there was an episode of Bizarre Foods about uh, some of the weird kind of stuff that some of the farmers still eat. And he ate it and he was like, that's the best stuff I've ever eaten in my life. So, yeah, I'd love to go over there. I would like to, yeah, name it, and then I'll find a recipe and taste it. I'll have Hannah make it for me. Okay, Dolma. I actually, Dolma. That word sounds really familiar. There's a lot of Syrian people where my ex used to live in Pennsylvania, which is really weird, actually. And I'm thinking the food is a lot of the food from those areas there are similar, and maybe that's why I know that word. because I did eat my way through the Syrian food in Pennsylvania. Not gonna lie, Syrian food and I are good friends. Okay, so her hair is flowing and all of that in the picture. As you can see, I'm not. Oh, whoa! Almost jumped ship. If you jump, I jump, Jack. Okay. So I'm making it the red, and yeah, that's what I assumed. So, yeah, the food is divine. I ate my way through Syrian food. Yep, that's why I know the word. But yeah, that's why I know the word. See? I'm a lifelong learner. Mmm. Chinese like a lot of spicy food. So do like, and they gave that to the Malaysians. The Malaysians like their food so it makes your lips burn. Oh, wow, fun. Yeah, I love that food. Any of that food. And I also like the Greek Mediterranean foods. I like all of those with like the grape leaves and the um it might be a Greek dolma I had now that I'm thinking about it. There's this place over where I lived. I used to live in a place called Wenatchee, Washington, which is Native American. Everything in the U.S. is named after something Native American, usually, at least on the West Coast. Um, I think it was because we took all of their land, we felt guilty, so we named it after their stuff. So, but man, grape leaves, stuffed grape leaves, so yummy. Although I like them warm, and that place served them cold, and I just didn't like them as much cold. So I'd always order them and then take them home in a box and then reheat them. But I just like them warm. But yeah, I love all that food from over there. Okay, so we've got curls going. She's looking a little thinner. She's got this going. Oh, it's Maxie. Hey, Maxie. Maxie's being a lurker. It's okay to lurk. I like to lurk too. I'm a very quiet person when I don't know people, surprisingly enough. But when I do know you, I'm annoying, huh, Hannah Lynn? If I know you and I want to know something, I think that's a teacher in me too. I have a really hard time not asking. Like, even if it seems inappropriate, I will ask you questions just because it's just the teacher. You don't know things unless you ask, and maybe somebody's has a problem, and it's just something I always check in on people. So I am nosy, very nosy. I will find out anything about you in about 10 minutes if we're sitting together. I can read faces because of years of being lied to by kids and everyone else. So, yeah, I am a living lie detector at this point. Hey, yep, definitely a grandma for sure. For sure. I'm giving her curls. Now, see, this gives her the same feel. And I gave her a bun instead of the long flowing hair in the back because too much. And here I'm using up all those pieces. I just gained pieces now. I'm using them all up on Jack and Rose, but you have to. Okay, see, doesn't that it gives a flavor of her? Okay. Do you approve, Miss Galaxy? Let's go stick her over in the bow. Wait, is she awesome? She's still, those aren't her boobies. They're going to go out here as her hands, but I'm leaving them there so when I move her, it's easier to move her. But first, not in there. I'm going to look at the picture again. Come, Josephina. She has that black band. She has a lace inset on her chest. That's really pretty. Oh, and she's got that stupid scarf. We'll get the scarf. Oh, and he's got that white. That picture looks really funny. Hmm. I wonder what they're thinking about. Okay, so it's got this little weird davit thing. Oh, she's standing to the side of the lines that go up to this thing. That comes down to a thing here. That's what's holding up part of that. So they're standing, she's standing to the side. So they are going to have to be like right here, I think. And I know they weren't probably up on that high, and I'll make a stairs up there so it's easy for people to jump up with them, because that's what's going to happen. Let's see. Now, normally, I don't put the main characters of things and things, you know that. But this is a special request by Galaxy, so I couldn't say no. But usually, I don't put main characters in. I let the people be the main characters, because that's... So, like in the Nightmare Before Christmas, she got to... you get to stand up and take pictures. I'm going to put a thing there to cover that up. There is actually on the... Right there, there's a circle-y thingy, so that saved me from that poking through. Okay, so ma'am, you need to have, if we're doing, now she was technically on the other side of that davity thingy or whatever it is, but we're going to just reverse it because this is the direction our ship is sailing. Okay, so now you've got a, I wish. I was trying to, honestly, but I am running out of pieces like hardcore. I have it. I'll show you where I was, actually. I'm really close to it. Not to interrupt the Jack and Rose thing, but I can show you where I got and what I'm going to have to do. So we have to close that part off. We have to put out some deck chairs on here. We're down to, or probably about 500 pieces now. Which is not very much. We did all this. We still have to add some more details in that room, which is quite a bit. Oh yeah, I was going to test to see. I moved that pipe. How far down can you go now? Ooh. Does that stop you from going through that door? No, it does not. Good. Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay. And then you're going to be blocked off from going down this hallway, so you won't see this part. And then you go in here. Draw me like your French girl. We still have to do a bedroom, but the bedroom, there's fancy enough pieces. I can probably do about 20 or 30 pieces in here and still have it look really good. So I'm going to leave the bedroom. But, see, we've got this. Oh, it's so close. I've got all this. And then you're supposed to obby your way out over here. Oh, except for... obby your way out. It's dark, so I can't see where I am. I'm sorry. I was going to make it so you can obby your way out, and then you'll be on the other side of this. Come on, go through. Why can't I go through there? Yeah. Ooh, I will. Ooh, that looks yummy. Now you're making me hungry. Oh, Dolma are the grape leaves. Oh, see? I was right then. Yeah, I love Dolma. Okay, let's stop editing. Exit home because I got stuck in there. But needless to say, if I use the boats, oh, we're going to see. It's so close to whether or not I can sink this ship. I mean, we are on the edge. I'm not sure how many pieces I have left. My pizza stack is 100 right there. I put it, it was 520, so I'm down to 100. Yeah, see, that's even better. She can come cook for us. Let's fly the turtle. Whee! Oh, there's what I could have put the wings on. Oh. Didn't think about that. Go away, Shelly. Okay, so we're close. Depending on, after I get these two done, then we're going to go along the top of this deck and make it look good. We're going to reclaim 4 pieces here by putting these up. And then when I'm offline today, I'm going to go around the build and see if there are any pieces I can steal back. Because I often... So, we'll see. We'll see. I really want to sink it so bad. Just like the railing. I stole some of the railing back. So we'll see what I can steal out of the boat and stuff. And maybe a couple of crates from places, some barrels and things. If I can eke out enough to at least get a picture of it sinking on the other side, it'd be lovely. But I really wanted to obby it, so we'll see. Sorry, Kate. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, her hands are way straight out, but our hands are never way straight out. They are always down a little bit, almost there, maybe a little bit farther up. So her hands are going to be like that. Think her shoulders here. She's going to have her elbow about right here. Her forearm, that looks about right. That looks like a good relationship to that. And then is her are both arms out even? Yes. Okay. Oh, but her arms need to go back. Maybe like this. Elbow and hand. I try not to do balls. I do the balls for the hands on this build. I don't even usually do that. I usually actually do hands. I'm running out of space. But for the elbows, I'm going to use cylinders for her arms. But for right now, I'm just getting everything set up, and we gotta squish him. And I knew that was gonna happen. My stomach lurched because I knew I was gonna fall off the Titanic. It's so sad. Okay, stop betting. Fly. Okay. Okay, Mr. Suave guy, you gotta get changed too. But not as much as she did. Don't eat that. I had to put him right on top of a railing, didn't I? Let's try from the top down. There we go. The game will understand sometimes if you it understood that when I said top down, although it missed his hand, but it does understand what you kind of want sometimes. You just have to convince it of that. Yeah, he's missing a hand. Well, actually, it's not his hand. Oh no, it is his hand. Oh, that's her hand. It's getting handsy in here. Okay, so he's looking over her shoulder. Ew. You guys sure? This is looking just so cheesy. You romantics. It's so gross. So gross. Come, Josephine, on your flying wish. See, if you hadn't sung it to her, she wouldn't be singing it all loopy on the door and ignore him when he dies. Okay. They're actually pretty close to the same height. Here, I gave him a few inches. That he'll appreciate that. Okay. So she's got that, and he's got his hand. Oh, actually, is he leaning? Oh no, he's got his hip over here. Ew, ew. They're very close. Okay. There we go. And let's put this hand, curve it in. Ah. Look at that. And then grab his hand. Oh, where did his other hand go? Oh no, it's still over there. Okay. It's on his hip. It's not where it goes. Okay. Romantics. Where's the end of his? It's getting so dark in here. Oh, there. This is here. We're gonna have to move his shoulder forward because they are definitely on her hips, like that. Do the same thing with this ball. Come here, ball. Out of that a little bit. There we go. Like there. Okay. Let's see. I do balls for elbows, but I also have to do cylinders. Oh, scheiße. Nope, don't curse in German, Andrea. There are Germans in the channel sometimes. See, American children don't generally know German at all. And so it's made it really easy for me to choose curse words that they didn't know, and I can still curse and feel good about myself. But I can't count on that here. You romanticals. Is this what you wanted, ma'am? I'm pretty sure this is what you wanted. And we have to change all of his clothing color because these are wrong. This was my actual, the guys waiting down below to get into steerage. So we got to make these guys look a little bit fancier since they're the main characters of the ship. I thought I was going to make this educational. Instead, it turned into a movie. So, oh well. When I do the Apollo space build, though, it's on. Okay, and it needs to be turned in a little bit because of it's his arm. And it doesn't have to go straight because that's not a straight, it still would be bend. He's got longer arms. So it's going to go to here, a ball, and then that way. I know it'd be really tempting to put your arms straight out to something, but we very rarely ever hold our arms straight out because it's uncomfortable. It hurts to have your arm out straight. Plus, it's also dangerous because someone could hit it and lock your elbow. There's just like so many reasons we don't keep our arms straight like that. It looks unnatural. Our muscles, our muscles create a lot of tension in our arms and things like that. So, uh, they're always pulling. Have you ever noticed like bodybuilders, they're unable to like lift their arms up full or put their arms straight out? That's because they put so much mass and so much tension on their muscles. They are not able to make movements like that anymore. They've made their bodies such that they can't, you know, put their arms way straight out and things like that. It is a definite changing. When the light comes on, I'll be able to tell what we did there. Okay. Am I putting faces on them or am I leaving them faceless like the people below? Not sure yet. I'll think about it. Because I'm not going to be able to do them justice, either one of them. Let's see. So his shirt is actually white with the dark cloak. So let's take this, clone this, and just pull it forward and then change the color to like a cream. Whoops, cream looks like his chest. So let's go to white, shall we? Yeah, I think I agree too. I like them like this. They look good. It's just enough that people know what it is. Okay, this has got to go smaller. Yeah, I was going to originally put noses on them and all of that, like I did the bank teller in the Western thing, and then I decided that I really liked them faceless like this because it kind of, everybody then kind of, well, you know what? He can wear his tuxedo. There's no one says he can't be wearing his tuxedo. It kind of looks like his tuxedo, not gonna lie. Yeah, no. I think this looks good because we are running out of pieces anyway. Ooh, his ears. Ooh. Quit glitching. There we go, much better. Okay, now we gotta put her arms out and her shawl. And then we have to put the davit and the string, which I needed to go straight up there anyway, which is happening. There's an American flag I need to build here, which and then there's a white star flag. Wait, or do I have that backwards? American flag, yes. Then white star flag back here, and then on the back was another sniffing off the back here was the British flag. But that seems like too much. I might put the white star flag on the front of the ship and not do the American flag at all because that's a lot of pieces. But the white star flag on here would look good. I know it's my country, I'm dissing it, but so many, what, that's like 13 stars and stripes. 13 stripes and then 50 stars if you're going to do it right. I could do like a single star. It just wouldn't work right. So I'm just going to do the one. Have left this just so people know they started in Southampton. And by the way, I had to do Southampton in 3 signs. I had to do South, and then I did Ham, and then Peton. Because for some reason, Hampton is a bad word, and then Hamp is bad, and it was just like so annoying. I can't believe how many I waste so much time trying to get a by the filter. And it's not for being bad. It's not for getting by the filter for a bad reason. It's going by the filter so I can say the name of my build thing. It's so silly. Hey, welcome. Oh, your name is so blue in that black that I am not sure what it is. I can't even see. It's like vibrating. But good day. Yeah, no, I can't even see what that says. Ill Sonic, maybe? Lil Sonic? But good day. We are here at the Titanic. What was I doing down here? Do you guys remember? I already did the pet scroll for the day. Oh, and I just, for some reason, closed out Roblox. Let me get back in there. I already did the pet scroll for the day this morning, so I'm sorry you missed it. But you're welcome to come back sometime and you can see them. I don't trade them. They're not very exciting. And they don't change that often. Okay, back in the server. Okay. Play parent. I don't think I pushed the X, but maybe I did. I don't know. It could have crashed. That my Roblox is. Hello, Shelly. Stop jumping so much. Fly. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. Okay. So let's give her, since it's daytime, let's go look at these two. Okay. Oh, Il Sonic. Okay. Oh, Lil Sonic. Okay. Cool. Ah. Thank you. I'll just do it. I just hate. Oh, I'll just do it first person view. I hate it. Okay. How's this looking over here? Yeah, I thought his elbow was not attached to his body. Let's back out enough where I can do something. Grabbing this can be a booger. No? Okay, we're just going to do it this way. I'm going to waste a piece on it. Because if I come back... Oh, it's on large. That's part of the problem. But if I come back, I will... And when I come back, I'll claim his piece later and put his elbow forward. But if I don't do something like this, I will... If I forget, it'll look stupid. Okay, so let's get the rest of her arms on here. Okay, and that, of course, is the wrong turn. And her arms are going out like this, but her arms, I guess that is his forearm, her upper arm, but that still looks big for her. Way big. She's been working out. Kate. Oh, man, I've been watching. In fact, that's what we need to watch today. Don't let me forget. We've been watching Regime, her new, Kate Winslet's new show on Max. I think it's Max, yes. And it's very good, really weird, very weird. And she plays a dictator. a very strange dictator. But it's good. I like supporting her work. I think she's an excellent actress. Oops, let's bend this out in a little bit. And probably one of my favorite actresses. That I like her, and I like Nicole Kidman. I've always loved Sandra Bullock. Um, Practical Magic is like one of the best movies ever. Not gonna lie. It's a romantic, silly movie, but I love it. It's got Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock in it. Um, See, this is why I don't build on pets. Stop right. Driving me nuts. Okay, let's go over here this way. There, now I can see better. Ish. Okay, I'm going to take this and clone it and make it smaller for her elbow. See all this black on black? It's so hard. And then I said I wanted to do a black and white build. Oh my goodness, Sandra. You need some help. Yeah, Practical Magic is so good. It's 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 good. It's about a good love between sisters. Sisterly love. I like those kinds of movies. I have a sister. I adore her. Although we've not always gotten along. We're stepsisters. But she's amazing. Home Alone, yes. Oh yes, he looks like, what did someone say? He looks like the he looks like the guy that would try to pull his younger self into a van with candy, is what I heard. Is people describe it, and I think it's pretty it's pretty accurate. They say the same thing about Justin Bieber. They grew up looking kind of creepy and weird. What makes someone cute when they're younger doesn't necessarily make them attractive when they're older. But he is a good actor. His brother also acts, I think, if I remember correctly. That's one of my sister's favorite movies is Home Alone. She loves Christmas. I told her I think she's part Santa Claus. Oh, that one did not clone. Let's give her an elbow and shrink it down. Today I'm actually watching time so I don't go 20 minutes over. Just talk everyone's ears off. Yeah, he looks so scary and gross. He looks just, I don't know. He looks like a 70s drug dealer now. That's what I would imagine. Now in the 70s, I was too young to know drug dealers that I know of. But man, that's what he looks like, a 70s US drug dealer. Okay. Let's wait till day before I declare that part of it done. Yeah, you're about the right age, yes. And now notice, when I did this, her arm, one's out straighter than the other, one's got more bend, and that's what makes things look more real too. If I had it perfectly out, she'd look like she was in a T pose or something. It wouldn't look right. I do think her hand needs to be in a little bit more though. Is that even her hand? Yes, it is. It looks big. I'm going to take this one off and use the other one. Whoops, no. I want to delete this one. We're going to steal this one and just duplicate it. And then we know they're the same size. And I don't have to think I'm being weird. I don't know. No, I think it was the right size. Maybe not. Okay. Gotta quit pushing stop edit, but I do that out of habit of working on commissions now. So I lock things in if I like them, but yeah, that's looking good. That looks about right. And notice how his hands are in different ways on her body. I did that on purpose, so that way it looks real. Okay, let's, I think that's looking good. She has that, see if I can get that. I don't know if I can get a, oh yes I can. No, yeah, easy. Okay, Shelly, you're driving me nuts. The snoring noise gets to me. I don't know why, but it drives me insane. Just a second. Come here. You go away. Thank you. And then we're going to put her lace or panel in the front. So, okay, and it's going to go straight. And that's one small. I want it to be even, so I'm putting it this way, and now I'll put it on small. Put it in the middle here. Pull it up to about right here. Now we're gonna have to do this to make it a little bit bigger and flatter. Now it's not going to be as big as her front piece, but it gives an idea of it. There. I mean, I could do it, you can do it this way. You could also do it with the shield banner thing if you want. Yeah, I need to do that. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, so I'm going to bend this one a little bit more out again, just so we get a little bit more of the... There we go. That looks even better. You want to be careful with that point down there because it will go out farther and farther and look really dumb. But I think I kind of like that actually. It's very plunging though. Let's look at the picture. Oh, she's got a band line across it. Let's not make it down that far then. Little bit more. Let's just push it in a little bit. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I wish I could put some more down there and make it look like buttons, but there we go. Just push it one more time. Oh, that was 2. That was 5. Come on, one more. There. I think that's okay. That gives the idea of a, what do you call it? Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe. I don't hate it. I think I would leave it. Okay, so we've got that. I honestly think now I need to color. I'm going to take his pants to a different color now. Whatever, his pants are brown trousers. Okay, so let's give him not the mahogany color. What about that color? I think that'll work. Okay, let's see the back. Oh, but his shirt is the same. Ah! No! Okay, clone. Apparently only used one piece for his whole body. That's pretty impressive that I thought to do that, but... let's go back to the black. And he was wearing a black coat. Now I gotta change his other leg to brown. Oh, and we have to leave right on time today because today is Hamilton Day. We took too long yesterday, so I didn't get to make her watch Hamilton. So today she watches Hamilton and is proud of her American heritage. Or hates the movie, but I don't think she'll hate it. I think she'll like it because the music's amazing. And she loves musicals, so. Let's clone this one. Just to give him a little bit more side. Oh, it's dog food time. Yay. There we go. So now he's wearing his pants. I could put a I could put an arch right there actually to make it look like suspender. I could do that. So, yeah, I did forget about the time yesterday. So bad. So bad. Everybody's just happily letting me build away, and that's what I was doing. Might let her eat up here. She's being a booger again. I hate that she's a booger, but she's like, pet my belly and treat me special. Go eat, Leah. Or Annie ate your food yesterday. You don't, yeah. It stunk, and that's just the way it was. Yeah, she ate all your food because you didn't pay attention. Well, you can sit and stare at me. I don't care, but you better eat. You're still staring at me. It's creepy. Go eat your dinner. No, I don't want to pet your belly. Go eat your dinner. Okay. I hate that bounding box so much. It's so hard to see. Okay. Because I don't know if it's the right place, I'm going to leave it there. Remember, I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to put it back to where I want it. Where I think I want it. I do say I have it wrong anyway, but... Oh, that looks good right there. Okay, thank you. So let's just keep eating those pieces and move this way. Gonna eat the pieces like they're candy. There we go. Let's push that down until it's in his shoulder. Somewhere around here. That's Annie for get out of my dish. Miriam, why do we have to eat with everybody else? Look, you got dog foods and eggs. Ooh, you better come get it. Oh, yeah, you're being a bugger. Okay, so now he's got his one suspender. Now when it turns to day, let's look and see if we think it's done. I think we're pretty close to done on this part, and then we have to do the davit. Okay, day will be here shortly. Let's get the davit while we're sitting here. I'm going to just use... Oh, that's not what I'm going to do. Stupid mirrors. I'm going to use... Actually, let's see, instead of several pieces, let's see if I can use themed stuff. Let's look in the post-apocalyptic. Let's see what's in here that you can use for a davit, if there's anything, which I don't see anything very good in here. I thought some miracle piece would be in here I'd love, and I don't see any miracle pieces, so let's just do it our way so we conserve some pieces. I really want to sink the ship. I'm not kidding. I am going to find the pieces to sink the ship. If I have to cut out the bedroom to sink the ship, I will cut out the bedroom. But I really wanted to do the bedroom because it was really pretty. But, man, if I have to, that would be like 100 pieces right there. Okay, so stone shapes, because every time I do metal, I always use stone because it gives that kind of, there we go, like a galvanized metal look, kind of. Okay, yeah, and I think Leah did infect my eye. You little booger butt. It stings. Why would you snot in my eye? That's so gross. Okay. Make this straight because it's going straight to the thing, hopefully. It's going to go. That is obviously pushed into the wall, so this is going to have to be as close to the wall as possible in order to line up with that. But we still want it to stick out enough that it looks normal. Let's try that. Make sure everything here looks good. I think it does. Okay. Now this has to go back like right here, unfortunately. I could stick it out just a little bit, maybe. I just don't want it to be totally sunk. Okay, so let's grab a string. Okay. And this will be the last thing we do today before we go. I gotta show what everybody did too. Not a string, a rope. 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 Has a nice rope design on the side. We are going to use the long braided rope because we are going to have to make it huge. Anyway, I can't jump. There we go. Okay, let's do a reset furniture rotation. See, I don't have this. This build is set funky. I've got it not straight. I don't know why I did that. There was reasoning for it if I remember correctly, but oh no, it is straight. Oh, it is straight. I don't know. I guess that means it's very close to time to end because I'm starting to get loopy. Okay. I'm looking at that as going to be more like that kind of angle. Let's push this up. And it's got to go all the way to the top up there. So let's slide this up here now. Still not there. Helps backing out a little bit too. I'm doing it on medium because large can go so fast sometimes that it makes me angry. So somewhere around there maybe. See, we use the large because that's going to be the thinnest that this would be. If I used a small in order to get this long, it would be like this big around. It would be really, really big. So that's why I need this one small. Medium's too much of a clink. There we go. Somewhere like there maybe. Okay, now this is going to go from about right. I can put a ball or connector on this. So, I mean, even that is huge. Look at how big. I'm glad I put it off the side like that. And that's the thinnest we can get. Oh, I'm on small, not large. Will be bad. Like, yeah, that's the very thinnest we can get any kind of length like this using one piece. Now I could do it with, multiple ropes. I am on a budget, so we are going to try and use one piece for this. Plus, it shows better anyway. It's still not up there though. We have that much more to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hope that matches on the other side. Holy heck, that's getting thick. Okay. We can use the mirror to get us fixed. This is as far back as I can go. Boogery. Okay, let's put this down on small. What we're going to do is push this cable in the wall until it's the very edge of it, and that's going to make it look small. There we go. So you see what I did there? Now that's about half the size as it was. Let's give it a little bit more. Oops. There we go. There. That looks like a better size, and we only used one piece. Now you can't do that always. I'm against a piece of mirror, so I could hide it in there and do that. And that saved that, because otherwise that was too big and I wouldn't have been able to use it, because it was just like, I don't know. So there will be more cables. I'm going to have to put some more cables down like this. I think there were even some to the side, but well, in fact, I know there's some to the side because that's the way you have to hold. In order to keep that up straight, it needs a 4-point contact. So it's going to have to be right this way, this way, this way, and then the other way to the other side of Titanic. And that's how they have to hold their masts up. It's they are rooted into the ship and stuff, but when the wind blows and stuff on it, it would break very easily. In fact, the mast did fall down and broke, and when it sunk, it fell down this way. It just recently, finally, on the bottom of the ocean, broke. It took that long for it to break. Okay, here we go. We have 5 minutes left. We think we finished that. That's looking good. I'm going to do some more of that. I think this is, I need to fix that little boy's arm, and I need to change some colors on these guys, but they're looking good. I'm going to maybe finish this a little bit. I will know by tonight whether or not I will have enough pieces to sink the Titanic. I'll know. So, in the meantime, let's very quickly move to the builder's camp. And I'm going to show you who are entries. All 3 of them won because only 3 people participated. So in the future, if you would like to win prizes, it's always best to participate. So this was our project. We were supposed to build this or a similar or whatever we wanted using these shapes. So this is mine. I put my name on the back so we can see. And this is Galaxy's. Galaxy did a perfect copy. Oh my gosh, she's been sneaking around pretending that she can't build, and she can build perfectly. Look at that. The only difference between the two is I have mine like he's puffed out a little bit more. But man, Galaxy, you sneaky person. And then I forget their names. Here, I can go look over here because they're listed as the builder. They get, I'll let them have second choice unless, actually what I said was the person who showed up in the channel in the order gets to choose. So Galaxy won because she showed up. So, oh, no. Hi, I'm Caden is who won the second choice. So Galaxy gets to choose first of what she wants in here. Hi, I'm Caden and Rainbow both get to choose next depending on who shows up first. So yay, congratulations. These looked really good. I loved the little Thanksgiving hat. This is Hi, I'm Caden. Put that on their thing and made it for Abe Lincoln, they said. I was very happy. That's very cute. Did the tail feathers. They said that was the first time that they'd built, so impressive. And this was our very own little cuppy cakes. And she did such a good job. Apparently, she really liked the hat. So, okay. So we did it. This looks good. Congratulations to Galaxy and the other participants. And we'll do something again on Friday. So we have stuff left over. Whatever's left over, I will put on the next one. So, guys, gals, and everyone in between, thank you for spending some time with me. And you better keep building because you know I will. And hearts to you too, Bina. Good night. Well, good night to Bina. Good afternoon for the rest of you.